Okay, this is a brief presentation about introductions. You don't want to use the introduction to warm people up. Instead, you want to get right to the point, especially with short essays. The introduction is the reader's first impression, and you know how they say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. You're going to write your introduction first, but you need to be willing to go back and change it. Some ideas. To make it interesting, try using several concrete puzzling details. Try a little story. Start with questions. The questions should ask the reader to account for a situation rather than answer yes or no. If you have mechanical errors in usage, spelling, punctuation errors, etc. right in the intro, it's very bad. It's very distracting to the reader and it gives a bad impression. The 3-page essay. You're writing these very short essays in this course. The reader needs to know exactly what your essay is about after reading the first 2 sentences. After reading the intro, the reader should be absolutely mesmerized with interest, not wishing to put your paper down. You have no time for gross generalizations like many people watch TV or violence is a bad thing. We know that. We want to hear something we don't know right away in the intro, in the first 2 sentences. Get right to the point. Use your intro to provide a mini outline for the reader. First, you will do this, then this, and this. First, I'm going to talk about this, then this, and this. This is true because of A, B, and C. And then talk about A, B, and C and consistently, bring the reader back to the intro and tie in whatever it is you're talking about in the rest of the paper into what you said in the intro. Say it in the intro and then stick to it. More strategies. Start with a striking fact or facts. Start with a quotation. Open with a problem or a dilemma. Think about your audience and try to raise an issue you know they will care about. These papers are not really about you. They're about how to get the reader to think about something that you care about in a new light. Whatever promises you make in the intro, you have to deliver on those. Whatever issues you raise, you need to address those and only those in the paper. So when you get to where you have a completed draft, at some point when you figure out what you are actually trying to say, you need to rewrite your intro, revise it at the sentence level and reorganize, and make sure that it maps on exactly to your paper.